What up, hotheads? I'm Henry, and this is Blaze the Roof, the 5th installment. Last week we reviewed a wonderful red habanero sauce from Heartbeat in Canada. This week we're going to go south of the border. We are going to go and review let's see if I can say this, Kutbil-ik sauce from El Yucateco. All right, so they are based out of Canacin, Yucatan. They were started by a small businessman named Gamboa, right? They've been around since 1968. And Canacin was actually one of the biggest epicenters for the Mayan culture. So you'll see that reflected in the packaging, right? So they started off in Mexico, and now they export to the U.S., to Europe, Asia, even Oceania, right? Sorry, Africa, no sauce for you, right? And now, out of Canacin, there's not really any famous people that I know about, at least not anyone that I recognize, so I feel kind of bad that I probably should know a little bit more about my peeps, but what are you going to do, right? Let's now take a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the packaging itself, right? First of all, it's a pretty big departure from the last few that we've had. And this one's in bright yellow, blue, and red. If I'm not mistaken, those colors actually are designed to make you hungry. I believe it's like a psychological thing. So if you notice, like Burger King and McDonald's used to have their lobbies in these colors. That's probably why they do it. You also notice there's a little Mayan there and a habanero as well. This looks like, it just screams mercado. This looks like a Mexican market. And that's not an insult. It's very vivid. It's very bright. If you've ever been to a mercado, very vivid, right? We Hispanics are a very lively bunch. So aside from that, right, moving on to the ingredients themselves. It's got a few here. So, I mean, you have your habanero pepper, water, tomato, salt, onion, acetic acid. That's a fancy way of just saying vinegar, right? Acetic acid is just vinegar that has not been diluted, right? Hydrogenated canola oil, spices, citric acid, sodium benzoate, and xanthan gum. Sodium benzoate is a preservative, right? And so this does have preservatives in it, and that's why it probably does not say to put it or to refrigerate it once you open it, right? It also does, as I mentioned, have hydrogenated canola oil. First of all, we talked about canola oil being potentially linked to dementia, right? It's kind of funny, I almost blanked there. What it also is, hydrogenated oils, also known as trans fats, if you've heard of those, they're not natural to the body. So a lot of times the body doesn't know what to do with them, and it just stores it as fat. So just, don't be like drinking this by the glass full or anything. So, all right, now, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, before we get any further, let's hear from our sponsor.
There have been other Mexican-Asian fusion restaurants, and this is just another one like those. Introducing Taqueria Taqueria, where the flavors of Koreatown meet Mexico Avenue, with such plates as the bulgogi flan and the bibimbap tortilla soup, where Kim Chingon.
All right, now the moment of truth here. So, Yucateco, this sucker, again, right, as usual, I've already used up quite a bit of it before. This one might take a while to pour. This one is pretty viscous, right? It's kind of, as you see, it takes a while to come out. It's a very thick sauce. Not the easiest to get out of the bottle, but there we go. All right, quite a bit there. All right, here we go. So, well, hold on. Let's take a look at this real quick. It's like a greenish brown. It's really kind of a thick thick. I don't know. We'll see what this is like, right? Just this much at once. But all right, here we go. Oh, again, habanero is a very slow burn. And here it comes. Probably see my face get a little red. See me get a little sweaty there. So this sauce clocks in at 11,900 SHUs. Definitely stronger than last week's, by far. Well, that was a hiccup there. Oh man, I have hiccups now. It's an interesting side effect. It's probably unrelated to this, honestly. But anywho, very flavorful, very savory. This one I honestly would put on pretty much almost anything. Not anything that's really sweet, but I think this can handle more savory dishes. The recipe that I used it in was actually were just these chicken legs, right? Got some drumsticks and made basically baked them in a sauce that was made out of ketchup, mustard, brown sugar, vinegar, and about three tablespoons of this. It was a very good sauce, and I mean those things came out perfect. It was like a Mexican barbecue sauce, right? Or just a really spicy barbecue sauce. So if you want to kick up your barbecue, I said I think you would throw this on. It'd be great on pork ribs, but I would even throw this on beef ribs, maybe even brisket. I think this is such a really good versatile sauce. It is hot. It is definitely middleweight. This is the hottest sauce I've tasted so far in this. I know this is gonna be a lot hotter, but this one is no joke. It's pretty good. I guess hence the name extra hot, right? But very flavorful, right? This is not just all heat. It's got a ton of flavor. Again, it's got a lot of spices in it as well. So this could be, I think this could go on a lot more savory dishes, whereas opposed to the heartbeat. It was a little bit sweeter, so I wanted to put it on something that was very, very strong tasting, right? So, but yeah, all in all, would definitely recommend this one. I found this one at HEB. You'll probably find it at your local market, so you don't have to go out of your way to get this. Yeah, all in all, definitely a really good sauce. Definitely a little bit, it's not for the weak. So like people that really don't like hot sauce, build your way up to this one. It's not for the faint of heart. I'm not necessarily like a person that eats like the hottest foods. I do enjoy spicy food, but this is definitely not for a newcomer. All right, so next week will be Halloween, right? What we will be, I'll hopefully try to get the video out by Thursday so it actually goes out on Halloween. I'm not going to promise anything as far as like decorations, but I do promise you a really cool sauce from the Pacific Northwest, which is called Hobgoblin. The company's called Hobgoblin, and spelled HAB like a habanero, right? Pretty clever there. And so we're going to be reviewing their fiery habanero sauce next week. So, all right, everyone. Well, once again, my name's Henry. And remember to spice up your life. Take care.